Fernandez here, and I will share my thoughts on His Chosen Calling, a short story from V.S. Naipaul's collection of stories titled Miguel Street. So, His Chosen Calling is the story of Elias, a boy who comes from a family with an abusive father, and we have to know that he also comes from Miguel Street, which is a place where they feel that the occupation of a cart driver is like the highest. So Elias is different. He wants to become a doctor, and what his father does is he lets him go to a private tutor, to study. And although Elias does study and does all of it, he is still beaten up, and he's like his father's plaything throughout the most of his life. Yeah. What happens is that Elias does go for the doctor's exam, but he fails it. And what happens is that his examination is sent to England for correction. And Miguel Street is this poor community, and who knows, because later on he tries many posts. He tries, to get a post in many other occupations, but he answers all these exams, but he is never accepted. And his father dies, and what happens is that George Standard from a doctor goes down to a sanitary inspector, and he volunteers for all of these jobs to give an exam, but he is never given a job. And in the end, the only job that he does get is of the cart driver. That is his job at the end of the story. So the question arises is whether was it because he belonged to that community that he was never given that job, or his chosen calling. The title itself, was it perhaps because that was his fate. He couldn't really dream above a car driver's occupation as a person from Miguel Street, since that was his chosen calling. In the end, that is where he ended up, although he had all these big dreams.